It's funny, sometimes the most common, everyday words we use are the ones with the most interesting stories hiding inside. A simple word can be, well, anything but simple. So, to show you what I mean, let's just grab one word, a really familiar one. We're going to put it under the microscope. In fact, I'd bet you've probably used it just this week. And that word is expansion. Simple enough, right? When you hear it, what comes to mind? Growth, maybe? Things getting bigger? An add-on to something else? Yeah, that's what I thought too.
And yeah, you'd be totally right. I mean, look at the dictionary definition. It's about as straightforward as it gets. The act or process of expanding. Super clear, no surprises there. Or are there?
So, we were looking this up on the Simple English Wiktionary. And right there, in this totally standard-looking entry, we spotted something a little unusual, a little clue just tucked away.
And this, right here, is where a simple word lookup suddenly turns into a whole detective story. It all kicks off with this one little sentence, a tag that, honestly, most of us would probably just scroll right past without a second thought.
Here it is, the line that started it all. Expansion is on the Basic English 850 list. And when I saw that, my first thought was just, hold on, what in the world is that?
And that, my friends, is the big question we're digging into. What is the Basic English 850 list? And why is a pretty common word like expansion important enough to be on it?
Well, as it turns out, it's not just some random list of words. Oh no, it's actually the very foundation of an entire language system, an idea cooked up to make communication around the world way simpler and way more accessible. And the key is that number right there, 850. That's it, just 850 words. The whole idea behind Basic English was that if you picked the right 850 words, you could say pretty much anything you'd need for day-to-day life, for business, for travel.
So the whole point was to build this streamlined, super functional version of English, kind of like a starter kit for the language, right? A common ground that anyone, anywhere could pick up pretty easily. The entire system is just built for maximum efficiency.
Okay, so keeping that in mind, let's circle all the way back to our original word. If you've only got 850 slots to fill for your entire language, why does expansion get one of them? What's so special about it?
This is where it gets really cool. Just look at how much work this one word does. It can be a physical action, right, like metals expanding in the heat. It can be a physical place, like the new office is in the expansion. And it could even be a thing you buy, like an expansion for a video game. That's 3 totally different ideas from just one word. And that is the secret. That's how you make the cut for the 850 list. A word has to be a total workhorse. It has to do more with less. Expansion isn't just a word. It's like a multi-tool for communication.
And you can see how useful it is. I mean, it even has this perfect, crystal clear opposite, contraction. It covers this really fundamental concept, things getting bigger and things getting smaller. You absolutely need a word for that.
And get this, it's not just on the Basic English list. Our source also shows it popping up on the academic word list. That means it's considered essential for university students. So think about that. It's simple enough for a beginner's list, but also important enough for high-level academics. That's a special kind of word.
So, this whole journey started with just one simple word, but it opens up this huge idea, doesn't it? It kind of makes you wonder, in our world, with just endless information flying at us all the time, is the future of how we talk going to get more complex? Or are we going to find that the real power is in simplicity, just like those pioneers of Basic English believed? Something to think about.